Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. And we're going to bring others with us. Let's get it started. Let's talk about love and hip hop. Atlanta, it goes down. Karlie Red is acting a fool. She is trying to destroy everybody's relationship. She done threw Mo out the window, boy. I was like, It's going down. We find out Rasheeda done cheated on Kirk before, but this was like 20, 30 years ago. So does that really count? Like, come on. Then we find out none other than Ciara, the crying lady's been out here cheating on BK, but BK been cheating on her, so they've been cheating on each other. But he has cheated with multiple women. He been out here doing the damn thing. It is what it is. And Jock is getting caught up, with the situation with Karlie Red and with Kendra. And we find out that Jock got his penis tattooed. He has Kendra's name on his penis. And so if Karlie Red knew that he had Kendra's name tattooed on his penis, therefore she would have said that. So therefore he was not in no hotel room pulling out his penis trying to show his thing, baby. So I was like, it's going down. And we see the Bam, she's crying and she's loving motherhood, and it is what it is. And we got Akbar talking about Tokyo is fat and she needs permission to work out here in Atlanta. Like, she didn't get the okay from me. She has to come see me first, because she flew here and she was grown in Atlanta. I was like, damn, Akbar, you going in. But we know Akbar got a long story and a long history. So, sometimes you just got to let it be what it is, what it is. We got Moniece. Her feelings are hurt. She's feeling a certain type of way, and basically she's leaving. She's going back to LA because she find out the relationship with her and Scrap ain't good. Like, we could have told her that. We could have texted you that. We could have sent it to your Instagram, your YouTube channel. We could have sent it to you to let you know that you was making a big mistake going down there to Atlanta trying to be with Scrap. Scrap is out here. He's everybody's man. That is community. That's community property right there, girlfriend. So I don't know what's going on with that situation. But Moniece is about to leave, and she said she was hoping that, Scrap restored her faith in man. Like, well, then you picked the wrong one. Like, come on. You got to pick better than that. Like, come on. You guys are missing me with all this crap. And we got Kurt. He's out here trying to throw young Jock under the bus. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you trying to throw young Jock under the bus? So here we go. Let's get into it. So basically they're getting ready to go to the cabin. They're getting ready to go on a trip. They're doing their damn thing. And guess what? Karlie Red doesn't have a man. You know what I'm saying? Because her and her fiance broke up because allegedly he got a baby out here in these streets. And Karlie did not know about it. And she's feeling a certain type of way. And she's upset. She's pissed. She's mad. But she comes through with Shakana. Shakana comes through looking good in that blue. Karlie Red comes to be a wrecking ball on a trip. She's coming to destroy. She's coming for that camera time. She's coming to get paid. She's coming to make it interesting, and she's coming to show out and snitch on people that's supposed to be her friend. Well, Pooch ain't her friend, but I thought her and Jock was cool. Why is she trying to mess up Jock relationship just because her relationship ain't doing good now? Like, come on, Karlie Red. Like, you being a haterade. And right now, since there's an extra guest, since there's more women than men, it's gonna be men's bus, females bus, but instead, somebody has to ride on one female has to get on the male's bus. And the band was like, I want to be with my man. She was like, I don't want to ride with these crazy ladies. Ain't gonna be nothing but drama and bullshit. And plus, I'm not down with the latest story. So I'm gonna ride with Scrappy because we don't really spend no time together because we just had a baby. And she's so happy that she's a mother and everything like that. And her mother is taking care of the baby right now. So she want to spend some good time, some cuddling time. She wants to be all up under her man Scrap, baby. Her husband, not her man, girl. Let's get it right. And so she's just happy to spend some time with him and be with him and be around him. And she's a new mom, and she's just feeling kind of nervous too as well because she's leaving a kid and she wants to be there because she's a brand new mom. But you know what? She's here for it because she wants to still have some romantic time, some good times, some great times with her husband. So before we even know it, they get on the ladies get on the bus and they really started going at Kendra. Basically they was like, how long you been with Jock? She was like 2 years. They was like, was it consecutive? Was it back to back? Was it exclusive? She was like, yes. And then you got Ciara talking about what? But last year when we went to the ranch, Karlie Red and Jock, and then you got Shakana, what? Then you got, and then you have, Karlie Red was like, huh? And was just like, we kind of did something. Basically, something went down. Like, nah, you sure you guys were exclusive? You sure there was no in between? She was like, no, it was 2 straight years. So basically, they let the lady know, Kendra, that that Cardi Red and Jock hooked up last year on the ranch when she was supposed to be with Jock. So basically, and she said, no, that's not true. That's not what she heard. Basically, she don't understand what's going on. She feels like, damn, that she said, the reason why I wanted to ride with the ladies and be around the ladies because I want to get their side of the story and hear what they got to say. She wanted to hear what they got to say, see if she's gonna find some information. Now you got some information. You went searching. Now you done found some information. It might not even be true, and you better hope it doesn't destroy your relationship because you bring, you're among wolves right now. It is what it is. And so then the guys are over there on the bus. They laughing about what's going on with Cardi Red. Like, where the hell is Mo? And it was like, yo, when we met Mo at the gym, he said he had to go back to Arkansas somewhere. Something happened, this and that. You got Kirk thinking that he got a baby out there. Kirk was right because, another cheater to another cheater having outside babies, they can read each other. Kirk was right, dead on point. Or maybe Rasheeda told him. So basically, he was like, I think he got a baby out there. I think that's the situation. And then you have, Scrappy was like, yo, sound like he had some jail time to do. Like, he was going to do a bit. I was just like, Jock was like, damn, Kirk thinks he got a baby out there. Scrap thinking he's going to face some time. He got some situation with the popos with the police. And young Jock was like, yo, this is way too much. Like, he could just be going to Arkansas for some business. This shit was funny. And then, everybody's basically getting on Kendra and everything like that. Basically talking about her situation with, Jock and all that secure, baby, because he might have been doing it last year, with, Cardi Red on the ranch, and then, oops, and then you have none other than Ciara thinking everything's all good, and then Cardi Red was like, oh, so you want to give, BK a new chance, you want to take him out for your birthday trip or whatever, out there skiing or whatever resort you guys went to, and you so happy and you just want to make it work, and Cardi Red, she throws a wrench into the plan, the plan. And basically she was like, look at my phone, girlfriend. My phone says that, Pooh said that your man was trying to get with her and he was flirting with her and she was feeling it and she was down with it and she was for it. And basically they was texting each other, talking to each other, and blase and a third. And she wasn't resisting his, him coming after her, him trying to get his compliments, and basically wanted something. And she was like, F him. Ciara always make the worst choices when it comes to men. It's like she just keeps doing it. It's like, damn, she just picks the guys with the worst reputation, and once they show who they are, she wants to give them another chance, but she really don't forgive them, but she'll get back with them and think everybody's lying to her. It's like she's so insecure, and it's just like, damn, she don't believe in herself, that she don't believe that she deserves better, she deserves right, but it is what it is. So now she got egg all over her face too. Rasheeda already had egg on her face, and Carly Red already got egg on her face too as well, because her fiance done had a baby on her and she didn't even know about it. It's a surprise baby before they even say I do, baby. I was like, it be going down. Now Ciara, she's mad, she's upset, she wants to get at BK, she wants to get at him no matter what, Ciara does. She dyes her hair blonde, put the blonde wig in, get on the operating table, and she does all that stuff, and she still can't find a man to be, faithful to her. It's what she demands and what she wants and how she allows herself to be treated. It has nothing to do with her looks or the way that, the way she looks or the money in her pocket. Is what she demands from her partner. She doesn't demand anything, and she lets them think it's okay or it's all good, and she's gonna believe him. Like, she's ride or die for anybody that be lying to her. Like, her husband had a whole other families on her and she didn't even know, and sleeping with her co-workers, people she hired, and she didn't even know. Now you got BK had a tryst of women last season that he was seeing out here in these streets. And Jock right now, he's not feeling too good because he was like, there's something going on with Kendra. She already got an attitude and she was only on a 2-minute ride with these ladies on the bus. What the hell done happened? Now he knows that Cardi Red is out here hating on his situation because she's haterade, because she ain't happy right now with her situation. Cardi Red will do whatever she needs to do. But the ladies are also saying, like, how we really gonna believe what Pooh said that Karlie read that she slept with you. Pooh said that you ate her booty. And I was like, yeah, so why are you gonna believe what Pooh says? Pooh could have been lying. And plus it happened 6 months ago. It wasn't like it was something that was recently, something that just happened around the corner and supposedly was conversation. But you already know that Pooh's down for that life. She's down to get in bed with whoever wants to get in bed with her. She's just a freak. She on Shay Max, she went over there and threw a double-sided dildo to her. Like, oh, MG, like, what are you doing, girlfriend? And so we have that situation. So then basically everybody's lounging. The place looks nice where they're at. That cabin looks legit. It looks nice or whatever. But Ciara, she can't sit in her own skin right now. She's upset with BK. She's confronting BK and was like, BK, what the hell you been doing out here? I heard you did this. I heard you did that with Pooh. And he was like, where you get this from? I got it from Karlie Red, the same girl that said the same shit last season and got us caught up. Why you gonna believe what she says? Blase in the third. So we got that bullshit. We got all that going in. And then he calls Karlie Red over. She goes over there. Karlie Red goes over there and she's like, whatever, what's up? Like, that's what Pooh said to me. Blase in the third. And then Ciara's getting mad and she threw a cup at Pooh. Pooh's yelling and screaming. And then Karlie Red, she runs. She was like, I don't want to be bothered with this shit. And she gets out the way because she almost got some juice or some wine or some liquor thrown on her ass. And Karlie Red could not care less about the situation. If she gonna make them up, if she feel miserable, they gonna be miserable. And then we got Moniece. She meets up to the studio with Akbar and she's not in a good space because she's upset and she's pissed because she finds out that Scrap ain't no good, that he's out here doing it while he's community penis. You should have known it. We all know it. Why didn't you? And plus he wasn't in a relationship with you or nobody. He came out as a single man and he wasn't in a relationship with anybody while he was locked up. So it is what it is. And why would you not get to know him on the outside first? Then before you jump into a relationship with somebody that's been incarcerated for a few years, they're ready to run spritz and do it doggy style all over the world. What are you talking about? So we got that situation. So Moniece was like, and Moniece got an attitude. And so, Akbar is like, yo, why are you acting like that? Like, yo, what's good? And she was like, well, I'm leaving because of Scrap this and that. And basically, Moniece tells Akbar that she don't want to do no music with her. She's leaving. She's going back home because time is money and she's wasting all this money on the studio time, and you come in late. Blase the third, she was like, she just done with Atlanta. And so Akbar was like, who you talking to? Basically. And so then Moniece says that she gonna be doing some music with Tokyo. And then, oh no, then Akbar has an attitude. She's like, you gonna do music with that fat B-word? I was like, come on, how you gonna call her fat? Like, this is like, damn. So she's calling her fat, talking about she's a transplant. You guys flew there. She flew here, and she grew there. And basically, she didn't get the okay. She didn't get her hood pass to be up there in Atlanta, and basically she's not on the same caliber as her. So basically Akbar is trying to diss, Tokyo, talking about, she need permission, and we ain't on the same caliber as far as rapping. So Akbar feels like she's better than Tokyo. That's fine. Every rapper's supposed to think they're better than anybody, but to say it the way you say, and then she was like, F this, you can kiss my ass and all this other stuff, basically. I was like, come on, Akbar. So Akbar got up and she left, but Akbar do have the headaches, and plus she's transitioning to be, a mom again because she hasn't had a child for so long. So now we understand her mother was on drugs, so she was out just here running amok, and she had to witness and endure shit that she probably never ever want anybody else to witness or endure. She really needs to get some help and some counseling straight up and down. So we got Karlie Red, they're back at the cabin, and basically she wants to be the new Candy Burrs. So now she got a dildos and she's selling sex toys. She want to be a sex coach, and basically she's talking about you need this, you need that, and then here comes Kirk being all shady, talking about, I want to hear about that move that you did with Young Jock that he was bragging about on a radio. And so then Kendra's like, what? Come on, Kirk, you would have been pissed. You would have got up and you would have walked away if someone threw you under the bus like that. But it is what it is. Kendra, she needs some different wigs. She needs to hook up with, Ciara, and she can also hook up with the BAM. She can also hook up with Rasheeda, and she can hook up with Mimi. She can hook up with Karlie Red to get some wig tips, some wig advice, the best wigs, because these wigs that she got on is making her look old. They're really old fashioned, you know what I'm saying? It's not, they're church wigs or whatever, there's just way too much. So anyways, Kendra done had enough of this conversation, and she feels a certain type of way right. So now she wants to go talk to Jock because she heard that Jock was out here with his penis all out in the hotel with, Karlie Red, and they was kissing and hugging and talking and doing the most, but she denied him sex. So basically, she wants to talk to young Jock. Young Jock was like, yo, the bitch is lying. She's not telling the truth because, I got my name tattooed on I got your name tattooed on my penis. If she would have seen my penis, she would have known. So anyways, Kendra don't believe it. I don't believe Jock, you really tattooed her name on your penis, but Jock is in love. I guess it is what it is. He's really turned on by Kendra, and I think he's turned on by Kendra because of her mind and not her body or her looks or anything like that. And plus, she has a lot to offer, and he's like, hey. And plus, you want to be with him after he got like 25 kids. So he's like, he ain't trying to lose her. He's telling her he loves her, and Karlie Red is miserable. He didn't cheat, this and that, but he did say there was overlap. And so what is overlap? Overlap is conversation. Overlap is talking. It's overlap kissing. It's overlap, masturbating in front of each other. What it is, Jock. So you already know Jock done, tapped Karlie. Like, come on, let's just not act like that's not true. So anyways, we have BK laying on the couch. He's sleeping on the couch. It looks fake. It looks staged. Don't look like he slept on the couch, but he's pretending like he slept on the couch, in my opinion. Basically because, Ciara was trying to have a backbone that, he did not sleep in the bed with her because she heard some rumor. Like, you hear some rumor about some girl that has doesn't have a good reputation, and you're going to believe what she says? Like, come on. Like, I know your man does have a bad reputation in history, but now you're going to be you're going to believe any chick off the street that said your man did something. So now they at breakfast, they're doing their thing, and basically they got some exercises to do, some emotional relationship exercises to share each other's love, to say something good about the person that you like and good about the person and something bad about the person. So Kirk says what he likes about Rasheeda is she's very business-wise, she's very supportive and all this other good stuff. But what did he say? But she's always late or whatever. Or Rasheeda said that about her. So he said that she's always late, and Rasheeda said that she loves how supportive that, she loves how supportive that Kirk is, how he got her back, he's there, but she don't like the cheating shit. If he does it again, she's going to, take his life, basically. And Scrappy said Scrappy said he don't think Bambi is appreciative. She's a good mom, but she ain't appreciative. I was like, shit, the way he said she ain't appreciative, it's like he meant it or whatever, or maybe he was acting for the camera. Everybody's looking like appreciative. Bambi was like, oh, you don't think I give you credit? You don't think I'm appreciative or whatever? So Bambi was like, you know what I do like about you? What did Bambi say she like about him? She loves that, that he's a good father, but she doesn't like when he eats chicken wings in the bed and there be all barbecue sauce and hot sauce and hot wings, that stinks up the bed at night. There be some dripping, some dropping, you gotta wash the sheets every time he eats. Well, you gotta wash the sheets frequently, but when Scrappy eats in the bed, I ain't feeling that. Eating in the bed like that, unless you have like a board, like a TV, whatever, the bed stand, can't think of the name of it, but if you have one of them stands where you can just put it on you while you in your bed, you sitting up and eating on like a table, a platter or something like that, to stop from food and crumbs and shit just, dripping on the bed or whatever. So we have that situation. And basically I was just like, okay, I'm reloaded with that situation. When he said she's not appreciative, I was just like, damn, we gonna take it there? He was like, she's not appreciative. I was like, we gonna take it there? We gonna do all that? I was like, yo, Scrap. I've never seen Scrap like that serious. Like, he was serious when he said, I was like, Scrap, like, everything good? And then we got BK. He said he loves that Ciara, as a mother to his children. She treat them like they are her own kids. But what he don't like about her is, what did he say he don't like about her? I guess he doesn't like that she believes what everybody says, and she gets mad at him and she makes him sleep on the couch, because if he knew he was going to be sleeping on the couch, he wouldn't be here. I was like, okay, then you should have keep your mouth, your lips, and your flirtation is to yourself, especially on your girlfriend's birthday trip. And why is Ciara bringing Pooch with her? So it is what it is. So we have that situation, and Ciara said she loves that BK is so supportive, and he helped build her confidence because she was going through a depression. He helped her get out of it. So I understand that. So she's fair meat, she's fair game. He just playing around with her head. He just toyed with her because now he got kind of control over her because she feels like she's indebted to him, and that he really did something for her, that he really brought her out of her depression. But it was really her that brought herself out. He was just he was just something that added on. He was an extra item on the menu or whatever. So, but she says she doesn't like when he doesn't respect her feelings or how she feels about situations, because hearing about him actually flirting with Pooch. Pooch is out here trying to take everybody's man. Pooch is still your man. So anyways, we have Kendra. See this wig? This wig is just way too much, right? This is the old Halle Berry wig. So anyways, we have that situation. And so Kendra says she likes Jock as a good father or whatever. And she really likes that he's a good father. And she doesn't like that he's late or whatever. I guess she said that. She said that she doesn't like when he's late, I believe, or whatever. But Jock said the most sweetest thing about her. So, she doesn't like when he's late. But she likes the way he treats her like China. He treats her like fine China. He treats her like, ooh, like she's everything, baby. And so Jock says one thing he likes about, Kendra is that she's like his hero. I was like, shit. You ever heard a man say that his woman is his hero? That's some deep shit. He was like, she's my superhero. Like, she be going to court with these clients and shit like that, and they be scared that life be on the line if they follow my fiance's lead and they listen to her. She calms them down and they get to go home. She frees them. Like, that's a hero. And I feel Jock, because you see so many people get locked up and don't have the right representation. I can't afford an attorney and shit like that. And you hear them get a charge, you think that they're gonna go to jail because they don't have generational wealth. You know what I mean? Because our grandparents and great grandparents and our ancestors, descendants of slaves, did not get recouped the money that they were supposed to get, and working for 400 years for free and things like that, things that they built and started with inventions and then didn't get to recoup. So we need our reparations, baby. And so he was like, she's like my superhero, and he was like, I don't feel nothing bad about her. Like, her good outweighs the bad. And then Scrap was like, oh, I wanted to say it, I swear I did. Like, Jock, you see why Jock get the ladies. So we have none other than Akbar. Basically, she's going to visit her mom. Her mom been dead for like about 12 years. R.I.P. Sorry to hear that. Her mother's been on drugs. She hates her. She kind of got a hate and love relationship with her mom because her mom put her through thick and thin. And so that's probably the reason why she's kind of detached from her children, and she can live without them and basically do the shit that she does, because she didn't have that stable upbringing and that stable home too as well, like everybody else you probably noticed in school too. And so here comes her boyfriend. He was like, yo, you gotta do this, baby. And so there's some hot DJ, DJ Bankhead or whatever. He's gonna have an open mic and she wants to go there to perform. And now we know that none other than Tokyo's going to be there, and it ain't going to be good. Tokyo Vanity is going to be there, and it's not going to be a good situation, because Tokyo, she done heard what Akbar said about her through Moniece. So Moniece is starting shit at the same time that she's here. So we have that situation. But the boyfriend is supportive and he's trying to be there. And basically, he's probably trying to come up too. He was talking about, no generational wealth, no money. He was talking about growing up impoverished. And that's how our people grew up. We get the reparations that our people put in work in this country for 1,400, sometimes more than, I think it's more than 1,400, as 400 years, but all the work and everything that was stolen and took him away from us, like, we need our reparations, baby. ADOS all day. And he was saying in so many different words, baby, And so we have none other than, the BAM. She brings Kendra outside, was like, Kendra, listen, don't listen to none of them bitches. Don't listen to anything they got to say to you. Don't listen to nothing they say about your man. Don't believe anything they say. You do your own investigation. You go outside of them, but don't trust them, because I don't trust them. I won't believe nothing they say about my man in the first place. And she was just like, yo, I did my thing, but you know what? Keep your head up. And then Bambi was also like, you got to demand respect. You know what I mean? She was like, when Scrappy wasn't giving her the respect, she deleted her herself from his life, and he came back because in the beginning of your relationship, you set the foundation. And if you let the foundation be, he can do this, he can do that, he can be all over the world on you, then you're going to get what you get. And this is what Ciara is getting. So I think Ciara should have been in this conversation too as well. I was like, Bambi was deep with the situation. Like, she wasn't even hating on the girl, and she was just being real. And Bambi ain't never been no hater like that unless you do something to her. So we have none other than Moniece and Tokyo. They meet up, and Moniece tells Tokyo that she's leaving because of the situation with none other than Scrap. And then on top of that, she tells her that, Akbar don't really like her because their transplant, they were floating, they wasn't grown in, and basically, Tokyo should get permission to run these streets of Atlanta and rap and perform. And Tokyo was like, what did I do to her? There could be more than one rapper here. There's Jamaican rappers, there's African rappers, there's Chinese rappers, there's all types of rappers here. Why is she trying to pull my tail? Why is she on me like that? Whatever. Okay, it's all good. Tokyo ain't, but Tokyo's a different breed. Tokyo is totally different. She got totally... Akbar didn't have any morals or any values growing up. She got to eat when she got to eat. She got to get what she got to get when she can. And she probably had to run to the dinner table or go run outside and get whatever they need to get, or take the last change that she can find around and buy some food. So she had constant suffer dealing with, someone having a parent that was on drugs, and they're probably watching their behaviors in the street, in the neighborhood, and people talk about them. And then on top of that, I believe, Akbar had a grandmother, somebody else to help raise it, but it still doesn't help the fact that you don't got your mother or your father. So anyways, we're gonna see what happens. So we find out that Tokyo's going to the same show that Akbar's going, so they gonna meet up there with Beck, head, disc jockey, whoever he is, supposed to be somebody important, baby. So we get none other than Mo. He comes through to get his girl. He look like he was, I don't know, it looks like something is really disturbed with Mo, that something's going on. I don't know what's going on. Mo's just a liar. I don't know if he's getting paid to act like this, because he just really here for it. And so he comes to visit, and so Shakana is not even letting him in the house. She was like, yo, Karlie, you want to talk to him? Karlie was like, oh, real backup. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody that got my back, baby. I know. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't just let somebody in. And then, Karlie Red got the nerve to call him a stalker, call him a freak, call him all types of names, talking about you hanging out with my friends, you doing all this other stuff. So how did you know I was here? He was like, well, I heard from Kirk. And he was like, oh, so you're doing all this stuff behind my back. And she was like, I can't eat. I can't sleep. I get told what to do, when to do, how to do it. I can't cry when I want. I can't eat what I want to. I got to turn off the TV. I got to deal with all this emotional shit. And she just going off like, like it's the end of the world, girl. She done put on the act. Karlie Red put on that act like it was nobody business, baby. Karlie Red he was like, yo, I'm not here for all that. I'm just here to say that I'm sorry about my situation with this girl. And he apologized, and she was like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the cheating. I'm sick of the lie. I'm sick of the stealing. I'm sick of it. I just can't take it. Karlie Red did the most, but you know what? We gonna run with the story and say Karlie could be suffering from her miscarriage, and that's why she's acting the way that she's acting, and that's why she's taking it out on the people that are around her, because they're close to her and they're in her circle. She just lost her fiance, and then on top of that, she just suffered a miscarriage. If all that is true, this is why she's acting out, and she's trying to seek attention. And so this is where we get where Rasheeda lets us know that she ain't the only one that hasn't been faithful. She cheated on Kurt 20 years ago, probably like 30 years ago. And so basically to try to work through it and just let them know that you got to work shit out. And so Scrapper's like, I can't believe you did this. Rasheeda, you was like an angel. You never supposed to cheat. So he's just all dumbfounded. Everybody else is just looking or whatever. So she was like, you can get through any situation. Then you have, the Bam, she doesn't want to leave her child. She feels like so weird, and she feels like she's a bad mother. She leaves her child alone or whatever. So she's in love, so I'm just like, damn. And and Scrap is there too as well. And so then we have, Ciara, she bust out and tell, none other, well, right here, her edges is terrible. So forget that, Kendra. Don't ask Ciara for any tips on the wig. It looks like she got a fade and a wig over it. I have no idea what's going on, baby. So anyways, she lets, what's his name, BK, know that she done cheated on him a while ago. She was in a room with another man, and one thing led to another. He just, closed his eyes, put the hood over his head, and looked like he started crying. I was just like, damn. She done dropped the ball on this dude. She done let him know that she been out here and she might have been cheating. I mean, not that she might have been cheating, she did cheat. And so now how he's gonna react, he's crying, he's upset. I don't know, but I think so now they're on an even playing field. She finally told him the truth. I guess she had to tell him on camera in front of everybody. That's the best way to do it for a storyline, baby. So tell me what you think. What about these storylines tonight? They tried to really get the drama going, didn't they? They had Karlie Red working, baby. Peace and my one love to all my peace and my peoples.